The drive, right to the basket, right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. And he scores on the step back.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there, but let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
To Caldwell Pope. Down low for Davis. Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper misses. Screen coming. They'll get it down to Davis. Rises for the slam.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Anthony Davis.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 14, Danny Green. Subbing in for the Minnesota Timberwolves, number 20.
Five to shoot for Minnesota. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
I got ball. I got ball.
To Cousins. With a drop step. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Woo, I'm not sure if he's part of the Jelly fam or not, but this young player knows how to adjust mid-flight, and he finished that shot with some crazy English.
Here comes the screen. To Covington. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just does everything so well, an all-around, very good player. Offensively, can knock down that shot, but better known for being a 3-and-D type wing who's a lockdown defender.
They go down to Davis. Whoa, what a finish.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you, but it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Lets it fly from long range. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that three.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one, maybe throw a zone, maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Quarter three at the buzzer. We played a quarter here on Valentine's Day. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we...
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Substitutions, Minnesota. Stepping in for the Lakers, number 32.
Teague with it up top. They lead it, 4-point game. To Towns, down low. Got it.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Danny Green. Jordan Bell, huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Runner here won't go down. To James. Knocked loose. Wolves have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Towns to Teague. They get it down for Towns. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. LBJ with it. To Danny Green. Here comes the screen. Karl Anthony Towns with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Teague with the basketball. The lead stands at 9. Down low Towns. Shot from in close, no good. Lobs it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
To Davis. He throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Jeff Teague, 2 of 4 now.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Davis. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Teague to Towns. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Davis. And the rebound taken by the Wolves. Napier with the basketball. His team up by 7. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. T to Towns. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Davis. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
T to Towns. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Towns. Anthony Davis, able to recover with the block. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Teague. Trying to cash in. Napier's shot won't fall.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Danny Green. Screen coming. To Davis, down low. Stuffs it down with authority.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
To James.
Hey, watch the screen left.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Teague with it up top. Under a minute to go before halftime. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
32. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 5.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Oh yeah, I like that.
LBJ. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Teague with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. To Towns. Finish that. Throws it up. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here comes the screen. Shot from the lane won't go. Wong Hee from 3/4 court. That'll do it for the first half. The Timberwolves have the lead.
The Timberwolves are in a tight, and that concludes.
All set to go here in the second half.
Let's bring the fire. Let's bring the fire to them.
Substitutions. Minnesota. Into the game for Los Angeles.
Lakers at the controls right now. Down low for Kuzma. Gorgie Jang sends it away. Driving right to the basket to Kyle Kuzma. Knocked loose. Taken by the Wolves.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Napier with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Here comes the screen. Shot for Vonleh off the mark.
You can't fall in love with the jump shots. You have to find ways to maybe even get to the free throw line. Keep your team in the game by putting points on the board.
Number 32.
Napier with the basketball. Up 5. To Covington. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
JaVale McGee tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 78% at the line. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Minnesota with the basketball. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Down for McGee. McGee powers it through. They've come back to take the lead.
It finally looks like things are clicking for them offensively. And sometimes throughout the course of a marathon in the basketball game, you have to be patient for that moment to really pounce. They're doing it.
Napier with the basketball. His guys now trailing by a point. Covington. The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock. 4-3. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. To Covington. Deep right corner. To Covington. Has a chance. Covington with a shot that's off the mark.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
And count the basket.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Minnesota at the controls. Screen coming. Baseline drive. Almost. Tough shot in traffic. Got a piece to knock it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Napier with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Gets it in the left corner. Covington. Here comes the screen.
Defensive 3-second violation for LA for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And he connects at the line. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Steps out and hits.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
JaVale McGee, couple of free throws on the way. History not on his side. 58% from the line. Goes 2 for 2. Napier with the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Lakers ball. Oh, emphatic slam.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Caldwell Pope. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
If he's hitting shots, it could be a long night.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Gets it in the right corner. Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Knocked loose. 8 seconds. It's going the other way. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 3, Anthony Davis.
Down low for Davis. Won't go down. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. T-Wolves with the basketball. Covington to Towns. And the Lakers have the rebound. The drive right to the basket. Defense making the ball handler work. To Caldwell Pope. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. He missed it. Oh, we can't do that.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Minnesota. Into the game for Los Angeles, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Number 32.
Teague with it up top. His group now down 2. Defense making the ball carrier work. Teague. And McGee there for the rebound. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Timberwolves have the basketball. Teague up against Cook. From the outside, no good. To Kyle Kuzma. And the finish. Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Teague with the basketball. The deficit is 6. Oh, they call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Down low for Jang. Oh, he had it. The follow won't go either. To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Kyle Kuzma. The jumper's off the mark. Won't go. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Now whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Teague. JaVale McGee sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Teague. 5 to shoot for Minnesota. To Teague. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. To Teague. Can't connect from in close.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
It's Minnesota basketball. Teague. Surveys the floor.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Napier's shot won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Nice pass to set things up.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
T. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Here comes the screen. JaVale McGee to Kyle Kuzma from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
3 quarters down. So far, it's been all Lakers. The Wolves with the basketballs. We start.
We got this. Let's go.
Subbing in for the Lakers, number 32. Into the game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, number 33.
To Covington.
Screen coming left.
Down low for Jang. Ah, rocking the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Los Angeles, they have it. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Danny Green, guarded by Jang. Fires the three. That no good, off the mark. The follow won't go either. Napier with the basketball. Down a bundle. Goes to the right side. Deep left corner. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. He gets it.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Number 13.
Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Trying to cash in. Not that time. To Covington.
Watch that cutter.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Knocks it down off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Danny Green. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. For 3. Missed it. To Covington. Almost, but no good. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. And throws it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Rondo matched up with Jang. Nothing going here on that drive with a drop step. Finger roll, finishing with finesse. The Timberwolves have the basketball. To Covington. Down low for Jang. Short jumper, won't fall. Robert Covington rejects it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Count the basket at the rim. With a drop step, deep 3 at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers did what great teams do best, finish. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Timberwolves are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today.
Game track. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see, and I definitely enjoyed it myself. The unselfish play made for a great game.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming matchups for the Los Angeles Lakers. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.